Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with Lost, this time the fourth episode of the fourth season. In the last episode, in find out that Said is one of the 6 survivors. In the future, he's working with Ben, and I think they are going after the Dharma members to keep his friends safe on the island on present day. He went to John to bring Charlotte back safe so he could go on the boat. And at the end, he did. John and the rest, especially John, was trying to find the cabin where Jacob was. It wasn't there. I'm guessing it's moving around or it just shows itself to, the ones that Jacob wants. But they ended up at the barracks there, and I don't know. Daniel did some sort of experiment because I think he already noticed something strange going on. Has to be as the boat to send a racket, and the timing there was a bit weird. The woman on the phone said that the racket landed, but it was nowhere to be seen. At that moment, it came later, and seeing the clock that was on the racket and the one that he had on him, so a bit of a difference, like 30 something minutes. So that's great. I mean, it's a magical island. What can you expect? So yeah, I can't wait to see this episode. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
These are the last 2 eggs.
Where are you keeping your other prisoner? Miles, is it? Oh, you don't want to share.
Actually, I was hoping you would share, Ben. Seeing as you claim to have a spy on his ship.
I feel for you, John. You keep hitting dead ends. You couldn't find the cabin. You can't make contact with Jacob. You're so desperate to figure out what to do next. You're even asking me for help. So here we are, just like old times. Except I'm locked in a different room.
The face looks kind of the same.
And you're more lost than you ever were.
I know what you're trying to do. It's not gonna work.
Excellent, John. You're evolving.
Did the wall moved when he smashed the tray?
I'm not moving in with you, James.
Well, then why did you stay?
That's none of your business.
Well, if you're spying for Jack,
I'm not spying for anyone.
so why don't you tell
because
me
I don't trust you.
This is about the pregnancy thing.
Go home. Is there a back entrance?
Yeah, but you're going in the front door with your head held high, okay?
Oh, this is the future.
The People versus Catherine Ann Austin. You were charged with fraud, arson, assault on a federal officer, assault with a deadly weapon, grand larceny, grand theft auto, and murder in the first degree. Miss Austin, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Your Honor, we are requesting that the defendant be remanded into custody for the duration of the trial.
Based on your prior history, I'm inclined to agree with the people. You're hereby remanded into federal custody for the duration of your trial.
Was kind of predictable. She was a fugitive after all.
I want to talk to Miles. Where are you keeping him?
Why do you need to talk to him?
Well, that's personal.
No.
And what gives you the right to decide whether or not
You may think this is a democracy, Kate, because of the way Jack ran things, but this is not a democracy.
Then I guess that makes it a dictatorship.
If I was a dictator, I would just shoot you and go about my day. Dinner's at 6 if you're hungry.
So the Herb traded you too, huh?
Do you know who I am? Do you know what I did?
I'll tell you what you want to know. But you got to do something for me first.
I'm not letting you go.
I don't want to be let go. I'm exactly where I want to be. What I want is 1 minute of someone's time.
Who?
Ben?
Who do you think?
We need to start talking about cutting a deal.
What kind of deal?
Honestly, my best guess, I'd say she'll take a 15-year sentence and you serve 7.
No way.
You go to trial, Kate, you're looking at 20 years on each count, not to mention a life sentence on the murder charge.
No.
Kate, you confessed to your mother that you killed your father. And now she's their star witness. I make it about character, not about what you did or didn't do, but about who you are. I want him in the courtroom.
Absolutely not.
We need him, Kate. It'll generate tremendous sympathy.
Duncan, listen to me. You are not bringing him in here. You are not using my son.
I thought maybe she meant her father, the one in the what is lieutenant or whatever he is. A son?
I wouldn't want him to get more upset. Here, I got him. You're so good with him. What?
Just
The last thing I ever thought I'd be good at is being a mum. You know, you should try it sometime.
What if is actually Aaron? I don't know, something happened with Claire.
The defense calls Dr. Jack Shepard to the witness stand. Were you aware that Miss Austin was a fugitive being transported by a United States Marshal on that flight to Los Angeles for trial?
I did learn that eventually, yes.
Did you ever ask her if she was guilty?
No, never. I just assumed that there'd been some kind of mistake.
And why would you think that?
Only 8 of us survived the crash. We landed in the water. I was hurt pretty badly. If it weren't for her, I would have never made it to the shore. She took care of me. She took care of all of us. She gave us first aid, water, found food, made shelter. She tried to save the other 2, but they didn't.
Stop. It has nothing to do with anything. This is my trial, and I don't want him to say anything else.
Do you love the defendant?
No, not anymore.
Do you think I know what I'm doing?
Huh?
Do you regret following me out here? Or are you worried about what we should do next?
All I know is I'd be a lot more worried if I was sitting on that beach.
And the rest of the group, what are they saying?
I think they're saying bah.
Sheep.
Nice thing about sheep. They're predictable. But I ain't so sure about Kate.
What do you mean?
You know what? Forget it.
He's not gonna betray her.
You have my word.
Said she wanted my help busting Ben out of your basement. She talked to that guy. He told her to bring Ben down to him for a chat.
No, that's impossible. She doesn't even know where Miles is.
What? The boathouse down by the dock? If Hugo knows, everybody knows.
This is part of the plan.
Whatever Miles has to say to Ben, he can say to me.
And now the house is empty. Can bring Ben to Miles, bring Miles to Ben.
You got 1 minute. Go.
You know who I work for?
Yes.
You know he's put a lot of time and energy into finding you. Now I found you. And I can tell him exactly where you are. Or I can lie and tell him you're already dead. And I'd be willing to do that for $3.2 million.
Wow.
3.2, but why not 3.3 or 3.4? What makes you think I have access to that kind of money?
Do not treat me like I'm one of them. Like I don't know who you are and what you can do.
Your friend Charlotte has seen me. She knows I'm alive.
I'll take care of Charlotte. You just worry about getting me the money. We got your name when you called the freighter. Your name is Catherine Ann Austin. You're wanted for murder, fraud, arson. Hope
bunch of other stuff I can't remember.
Go back to your house, Kate.
John, this has nothing to do with you.
Go back to your house, Kate!
John,
I don't need to know why you did what you did, Kate. I just need to know what they said to each other.
Miles told Ben that he would lie to the people he works for on the boat. Tell them that Ben was dead for $3.2 million.
You're not welcome here anymore. I want you gone by morning.
I worked it out so you two can have a few minutes of privacy.
I don't need any privacy.
You need to talk to her, Kate.
Was it true? What'd he say?
That you're a hero.
Why won't you talk to me?
Because, Mom, the last time I tried to talk to you when you got sick, when I risked my life to see you, you screamed for help and called the police.
Please. I don't want to fight with you, Catherine.
Why are you here?
Because
She's sorry for what she did.
it all changed when I thought you were dead. My doctors have given me 6 months to live for the last 4 years. Came here to tell you that I don't want to testify against you.
Then don't.
I want to see my grandson.
You came here to make a deal.
Just want to meet him.
I don't want you anywhere near him. He wants me gone by tomorrow.
Banished you? Well, I unbanish you. You can stay right here. This is my house.
I don't think the baby is with Sawyer. He already has a daughter, I don't know.
People on the island want to talk to their friends, make sure they're all right.
What friends?
They left last night. Frank took them up in the helicopter.
What do you mean they took off? I thought the helicopter was with you.
Open your mouth. Wide.
Oh.
Don't talk. Bite down, bite down. I realized that when I tied you up in here the other day, I made the mistake of failing to introduce myself. My name is John Locke, and I'm responsible for the well-being of this island.
Of the island.
You're going to tell me about the people on the boat, and you're going to tell me why you're so interested in Ben. In the meantime, however, you're going to keep your mouth shut. No use having rules if there's no punishment for breaking them.
Yeah, I'm cool we didn't go all the way last night. I get it. You were sad. But I mean, how can you resist after that all? I'll keep you safe then. You still think you might be pregnant?
I'm not worried. And I'm not pregnant.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, woo!
Would it have been the worst thing in the world?
Yes, it would have been the worst thing in the world.
I mean, why is she upset? I know his words weren't the best. But like, really? You want a baby on the island?
Don't make this about me, Kate. You didn't want a baby any more than I did. You're just looking for some excuse to split, and now you got one. I'm just gonna sit right here in my comfy bed. Because in about a week, you'll find some reason to get pissed at Jack and bounce right back to me.
Where's the lie, though?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, our chief witness, Diane Jansen, the mother of the defendant, is unable to testify because of medical reasons.
How long will you need?
I can't say right now.
What I'll do is grant a recess for lunch, but be prepared to proceed with your case after we return.
No jail time. Kate Austin is a worldwide hero. You put this woman on trial for rescuing her mother from an abusive husband.
Time served plus 10 years probation and agreement that she does not leave the state.
What does that matter? She can go
I'll
anywhere.
take it. I just want this to be over. You know, Jack, I've heard you say that story so many times. I'm starting to think you believe it.
I just wanted to tell you that what I said in there, I didn't mean it.
Of course, he still loves her.
You want to follow me? Come by for a visit.
I actually have to get over to the hospital. Maybe you and I could grab some coffee together or something.
I know why you don't want to see the baby, Jack. But until you do, until you want to, there's no you and me going for coffee.
I don't think it's his baby either.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi,
tired.
I was so sure about it. Oh my god. Okay, so Kate is the fourth survivor. I mean, it's official now, even if we saw her with Jack. Of course, she had to go to trial for what she did, and no, I think after all the charges, she got herself a pretty good deal. Her mother is still alive, and she started to feel, I don't know, sorry for what she did, and that's why she didn't testify, and that's how Kate got off. She has a baby, and not just any baby, she got Aaron. They made him seem like maybe it's Jack's, but because he didn't wanted to see him, I thought that, it can be his. I don't think Jack will ever do that. Staying away from his baby and kind of abandoning him like that. But now, because, it's Aaron, I think the reason why Jack doesn't want to see him is because he feels guilty for something that has to do with Claire. Either Claire is dead and someone had to take the baby, like take him off the island, and for some reason one is Kate. Either that, or for some reason Claire couldn't come with them and she just wanted her baby off the island, and she trusted Kate to do that, to take care of him until be rescued. Maybe, I don't know, something happened and Jack feels guilty about that. I was really, really surprised when she first said that, I have a son, I have a baby. Like, that took me by surprise. Even if, I mean, son didn't want a baby either, so Claire was in the same situation. She doesn't want a baby, or at least she didn't want. I mean, I don't think she necessarily wanted to have Aaron, but she took the responsibility to take care of him, and I don't know. By the way she is acting, I think Claire is dead. She is too attached. I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I don't know, she seemed too attached to him. And maybe she made a promise, and that's why she so desperately wanted to get off the jail thing. On the island, of course, there was a whole thing between Kate and Sawyer. I don't care that much. There was that whole thing with Miles, him wanting so badly to talk with Ben, and I really thought that it was something really important and really interesting, but no, he just wanted money from Ben, and he will say that Ben is dead, and he'll take care of Charlotte as well. John is as I said, is evolving, but I don't think in a good way. he is starting to be more and more ruthless with that little remark towards Kate with, if I was a dictator, I would have just shot you. Which I don't think I have to wait too much to see John actually. I mean, what am I saying? He killed Naomi, but at least if she wasn't from the group, and I don't think I have to wait too long to see John actually killing someone from the group. Like him, not what happened with Boone, but him directly killing someone. And with the grenade. Which, I mean, if... Sure, Mars can do anything about it because his hands are tied, but if someone comes, can take that grenade out of his mouth. He does seem a bit lost, and I think he has doubts. A lot of doubts about how he should rule and what to do next. Even if he tried not to seem affected by what Ben said, he was definitely affected by what Ben said to him. Being lost and desperate and all that. As he did with his father, or at least what I think he did with his father, seeking validation from him, I think now is the same thing. That's why I think he asks Sawyer, because he has doubts about what to do and if he's doing things right or not. He makes decisions, but I don't think he's I don't know, a leader. Not like how Ben is. He needs directions and to be told that what he's doing is right or wrong. Or at least that's what I think. At least for now. Oh, in that last part about the helicopter that was supposed to get on the boat already, but is not. Which actually what she said was true, and the helicopter didn't land on that freighter yet. Maybe because of, the time and, just flying in circles or something. Or she lied and took them hostages. So yeah, a lot of things. Can't wait to find who the other two are. There are two survivors, and I want to see how far can John go with his leadership. But yeah, that was that. I really liked it. Can't wait for the next episode. For now, I'm gonna stop here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye!